Hi, thank you for watching. This is episode 4 of my new cooking channel. Today we're going to be making a lemon and honey ricotta cheesecake. One of those things that are really impressive to pull out at a dinner party or to take to friend's house. So what we're going to do is we will start with our biscuit base that is made of digestive biscuits, some almond meal and bits and pieces. So to a food processor we are going to add 1 packet of digestive biscuits, and just crumble them up as you put them in. To that we will also add 110 grams of sugar, 10 tablespoons of almond meal, and then we'll give that a good mix up until it's a fine crumb. Cool. Once that's done, we will transfer that into a bowl. And add to that 200 grams of melted butter. Give that a wee mix. Now at the moment I've got my oven set to 180 degrees and we'll use it at that temperature to cook the base. We will be turning that down though when it comes time to cook our cheesecake. So what we're looking for, the consistency of the crumb base is, we don't want it overly wet, but we do want it to be able to hold together if we were to press it. And that'll give us a light, crunchy base without it being too dense. So next step is we'll line a 22 centimeter cake tin. Easiest way to do this for this application, screw it up, makes it a little bit more pliable, and then we can mold it into our tin. What we're trying to do is we're going to line the base of the tin, but also we're going to get some up on the sides as well to form the sides of our cheesecake. So what I like to do is just put all of it in, lightly press it down into the base, and then with clean hands, grab and pull and work your way around. What you'll end up doing is you'll end up creating an empty space around the edge of the base of the cheesecake, but that's okay, because what we'll do once we've formed the sides is we'll just spread out the middle, press it down a little bit. Now this doesn't have to be perfect either. I think with a cheesecake like this, that rustic look actually is quite impressive. We will pop this in the oven for about 15 minutes. So now that that's cooking, what we're going to do is we're going to get on to our filling. Our filling is a mixture of ricotta cheese, mascarpone cheese, lemon, honey, and deliciousness. So first thing we'll do is we will add our mascarpone cheese. We've got 250 grams, which we'll send into the bowl of our stand mixer. We also have 500 grams of ricotta. Now ricotta cheesecakes are generally more delicate than a full cream cheese one, so we don't want to over mix it, but we do want to make sure it gets mixed nicely. To that we're going to add 1/4 cup of honey. Oh yeah, look at that, this is Manuka honey. It's going to be absolutely delicious. 4 eggs. And 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla essence. I actually like using the vanilla paste. It has the vanilla seeds in it. It looks really cool. So a little bit of that will go in. Now we'll mix this up. Low speed to start with. Get it all combined. Now that that's combined, I'm just going to add some lemon zest. And the juice of half a lemon. Give it another quick mix through. Now what I've got in this bowl is 1.5 tablespoons of corn flour and 1.5 tablespoons of water. So we're just going to mix that up and make a little slurry. This will help set the cheesecake and also stop it from splitting. So just give that a quick mix. Put that into the bowl. Cool. So now that that's all mixed together, that is our filling done. It smells delicious. You can smell the lemon in there. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is silky, it is shiny. Look at that, that is delicious. Okay, so our base should be ready now. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that out of the oven. And it's delicious, crunchy, it's brown. It's gonna give it a nutty appeal as well, especially with all that almond meal in it. So we're going to go ahead and pour our filling in. So I'll just give it a light wobble. And then into an oven at 150 degrees. For about 65 minutes. It does take a wee while to cook, so I'm going to chuck that in the oven now and we'll be back to see it finished. Okay, so it's been just a little over an hour now. Now, to know that it's cooked, it should be firm around the edge but still jiggly in the middle. What we're going to do at this point though is we're going to turn the oven off and just let it cool down for 40 minutes with the oven off. Now it's really important, we're making a cheesecake, to cool it down slowly. That'll stop it from cracking and it'll remain looking amazing for when you come to serve it. Okay, so now we've had the cheesecake cooling in the oven for 40 minutes. It's nice and set. You can now store that in the fridge ready for when you want to use it. We're going to take it out now and we're going to dress it and get ready to eat it. So out of the oven we go. Should be a lovely golden color, kind of look a little bit like caramel. For the moment of truth, getting it out of the tin without destroying it. Okay, so here's our cheesecake. What we're going to put on top of here is I have roasted some slivered almonds, some fennel seeds with a little bit of honey, and just so it's nice and crunchy, a little bit like granola. And we're just going to go ahead and sprinkle that all the way over the top. Now if you've got honeycomb as well, that's a nice addition to this. Makes it look really luscious. So here we have it. This is our lemon honey ricotta cheesecake with almond and fennel clusters.